Okay. Hey everybody, it's Matthew, your friendly neighborhood technician. It's very rare that you'll ever see me like this. That's because the workday's over. I've got the grill going, cooking some chicken for the family. So here's a Shiner Bock, here's the chicken, here's all that good stuff. I'm a real happy camper right now. And I'd like to take a moment here and explain why. I had a customer send me some very kind words. And first of all, let's tell you the story behind this. So that Chevy Aveo right there is no good anymore, all right? And what happened was, it's a repeat customer of mine, and the timing belt, long story short, the timing belt on it is gone. It's shredded. Timing belt failed, and that's what's called an interference engine. And with an interference engine, if the timing is not exactly right on it and everything's not running correctly, what will happen is, if this is a valve head and this is a piston head, is they'll hit each other and they'll bend. And that can become an extremely expensive repair. So that's what happened with that vehicle. In simple terms, we call it the top half. So the whole top half of the engine has destroyed itself in a matter of just like that. Boom. Timing belt broke. Bam. Pistons hit valves. Bam. That's it. $1,000 worth of work. Just like that. So the thing is that's a Chevy Aveo. And the Chevy Aveo is not what you think it is. The Chevy Aveo, if you've ever heard of a company and a car called Daewoo. Oh, you got Daewoo on me. Yeah, Daewoo. I don't know how to explain it. If you're in this industry and you understand cars, just the word Daewoo. 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 Anyways, so there was a Korean company called Daewoo, and Daewoo, although they no longer make Daewoo cars, they are still around. And Chevy always keeps what's called a throwaway car. Used to be known as the Chevy Geo, the Geo Prism. Those type of cars, they're cheap. You can buy them for $10,000, $15,000, brand spanking new. Drive it for 100,000 miles, and around 100,000 miles, man, they start going out and breaking, and it's called a throwaway car. Because you can buy them so cheap, brand new, you're supposed to throw it away at 100,000 miles. Guys like myself that understand the engineering, where they come from, the Chevy Aveo has been outsourced to Daewoo, pardon me, which is Korean engineering. And that's who owns Daewoo, are the Koreans. And nothing against Koreans or anything, but I mean, it's just not put together very well at all. And there's a reason why it's a throwaway car. Now, someone like myself knows how to pull that cylinder head off, swap it out, rebuild it, fix it, repair it, reverse engineer it, you name it. Is it worth it? If you have $750, $800, which is what I would charge here at my home, here in this little garage, in order to feed my family, $750, $800, I'd put a new cylinder head on it, get it done, right? Okay, and to some people that makes sense, but honestly, if the option to get another vehicle is on the table, then the reality of it is that's a Daewoo. Really, it's a Daewoo. It's Korean engineering. That 1.8 liter engine, yes, it's a Korean engine. All that stuff. You could spend $800, $1,000 and put have the top half of the engine rebuilt. That doesn't guarantee that the transmission's not going to go out 6 months later. That doesn't guarantee that you're going to end up spending more money 2 or 3 years later to fix it. And so, honestly, at 100,000+ miles, something like this happening on a vehicle like that, it could just be the very beginning of a vehicle that nickel and dimes you. And so, as much as I hate to talk myself out of a job, what I'll do is I'll be honest with them. And that's what I did with this person. I waited for 2 days while they made a decision on what they were going to do. For $800, I can feed my family for quite a while off of that paycheck. Some of it goes to parts, some of it goes to labor, and so that would have been a pretty nice paycheck for myself. And I pay in my state labor on something like that. It's not taxed, haha. but I do pay all the taxes at the point of purchase for all my parts and all that other stuff. So it would have been a nice little paycheck for me and the family, but the reality of it is, and I could have sold it like that. I could have thrown out a bunch of technical stuff, but I didn't. And I gave them that behind the scenes information. Hey, this is an American vehicle. It's not even a GM vehicle. It's a Korean vehicle. It's made by a company called Daewoo, or formerly known as Daewoo. They outsource it. And we could put a new cylinder head on it today and the transmission go out on it tomorrow. So if the option to buy another vehicle is on the table, go ahead and take that option. And as much as I hate to talk myself out of a job, say hi to my wife, everybody. You know, I'm known for being honest. And so after having that conversation with this customer, hey babe, Ruby was messing with those dogs. You want to see if she's still over there? The reality of my show.
Ruby,
after being honest with this customer, and I told her, you know, I hate to talk myself out of a job, but this is the engineering behind it. This is everything behind it. Because she had told me that they were thinking about buying another vehicle, and I totally could have, you know, said, oh no, don't do that, give me $800 and let's fix it, blah, 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 blah. But I didn't. And so after I talked to her about that, she sent me a text message.
okay.
And here, I'll cover her name because I don't know if I should display that, but just so you know it's real, there's the text message. And I'd like to read it to you because it kind of touched my heart. So it says, I really appreciate your kindness and responsibility and honesty. It will definitely be kept in my mind and spread to my people. Actually, my dad thought that was pretty dang honest and worthy of you to tell me what you told me about my car. Those kind of things might take one job away one time, but they also may add other jobs in other times. When we do things the way God asks us to, we become more blessed. I will definitely share your integrity with all the people I know. Thank you. And though, you know, I've here in the past few weeks, actually, as my work has been picking up, I've been receiving a lot of kind words from customers. That one touched my heart. Last week, if you follow my YouTube, you saw that I was able to extract a broken spark plug out of a Ford 5.4 liter Triton engine. Those people on my YouTube, for everybody to see, commented, good job, Matt. You know, that's amazing work. We'll definitely do more business. And yeah, they commented that I was a great mechanic. A lot of times in this industry, mechanics, especially ones that are in the shop, that are behind service writers and stuff, they don't necessarily get to always hear those compliments and deal with people straight on like that. And so when stuff like that comes our way, man, it just blows us up. Because 9 times out of 10, and let's be honest, nobody likes spending money on their vehicle. I have yet to meet one person to call me up and say, hey man, I'm so excited, my car broke down and I'm going to come and pay you to fix it. It just doesn't happen. So when we get these compliments, it's really awesome. So just wanted to share that with everybody. And now I'm going to go off and I'm going to cook some chicken for the family. So I will see you tomorrow where we'll make some more repair videos. This is Matthew, your friendly neighborhood technician, signing off.